Cupio Services is the on-demand provider of failure analysis, pre-production inspection, small volume quality control, and other types of testing and analysis work. We have the capability to perform a multitude of advanced diagnostics and imaging on materials such as plastics, metals, ceramics, or electronics. We find faults, or simply reassure clients that their manufacturing procedures will withstand the tests of time. Some clients' growing requirements for high volume or throughput will lead them eventually to invest in a Quadra 7 or Gen 7 themselves, benefiting from not only the equipment, but Cupio's lifetime product support. Up to that point, Cupio Service offers a cost-effective, quick turnaround for inspections, from a one-off to pre-production volumes. Essentially, Cupio Services provide the ideal solution for companies not wanting to invest in the purchase of non-destructive test equipment to identify faults. Instead, they capitalize on both the expertise of the inspection team at Cupio and the vast array of equipment housed at our Basingstoke facility. With everything in-house, we can ensure the security of both the customer's product and data. At Cupio Services, we make the process as streamlined as possible. In most circumstances, our clients will engage in an initial discussion with our inspection team, which centres upon what they consider may be going on with their failed unit and what they want to see. Generally, our clients will have an idea of the equipment best suited. However, we do consult at this stage to confirm the most appropriate inspection method for the sample being inspected. Some applications, like complex failure analysis or counterfeit IC detection, require the use of multiple inspection methods. The complementary nature of CSAM and X-ray means they are frequently used alongside each other. At Cupio, we aim to provide quality inspection services at short notice. Our typical lead time is 3 to 4 days from receipt of samples. For the purposes of this video, we've selected 4 very different types of samples to highlight the versatility and capability of equipment: a silicon wafer, a machined metal fixture, a power module, and a printed circuit board. Essential for manufacturing semiconductors in all kinds of electronic devices, silicon wafers are a common type of material tested here at Cupio Services. While metals deposited on a wafer can be imaged under high magnification X-ray, the separation of layers and how they are connected is very much a CSAM application. Our SAM systems have special wafer trays, and because the wafer scan tends to be high resolution and thus take a long time, we can deploy the waterfall technique to dislodge any bubbles that form, which would otherwise distort the inspection results. Large machined or cast metal parts can also be inspected using CSAM. In this example, a crack is visible optically, and CSAM is used to confirm where and how deeply the crack propagates. The combination of a small crack within a large and very dense part means X-ray isn't a viable solution. If the part is too large to be fully submerged, this isn't a problem. Here, the waterfall head is used, generating a stream of water that couples the ultrasound to the sample. IGBT modules are a key part of an electronics assembly for high-power applications. Inspecting these for voiding and delamination is vital to ensure the correct thermal transfer to prevent burnout of the components. For this application, we may need to keep one side of the unit dry, so we can employ the water plume technique to inspect the device from below without the top side getting wet. Electronic circuit boards would most commonly go through an X-ray inspection route. Any solder connections not visible optically are commonly inspected. We can also conduct a CSAM test to check for delamination within the ICs and potentially delamination within the circuit board itself. Broadly, CSAM reveals air gaps, voids, and delamination in materials that X-ray cannot see. For example, small separations between a silicon die and encapsulation material would be invisible to X-ray but is easily seen in CSAM. Conversely, BGA bore voids are difficult to visualize with CSAM but easy with X-ray. As you can see here, the circuit board has been selected for X-ray inspection using the Nordson Quadra 7. Product safety is a priority for Cupio services, so ESD precautions are in place to eliminate possible static damage. Non-destructive inspection methods that generate high-resolution fault images are essential for failure analysis. The final stage is to relay our findings to the customer. We can produce comprehensive reports or simply provide images. Often, a discussion is more suitable, and we'll talk through the findings with you. This is especially relevant for CT, where the result is a 3D model. We can do this both in-house and virtually.